This episode of Sean and John was recorded on January 23rd, 2016.
Recomendita la sepelvectentistoi anstata vol mangi vitron estas Sean and John kun Sean kai Sean.
Hi everybody, welcome to Sean and John. I'm John Cool Pants McGee.
Wow, I can't follow that. You did the cool pants.
They're really cool pants.
What is with the Mick
Check out,
too?
look at all the sequence and all the bells. There's like 17 silent.
They're not cool pants. They're normal
muted bells.
pants.
Oh, see,
Do you know
people
so?
at home don't know.
See, my last name, my name's Sean, and my last name's McGreevy. So
Yep.
I have a Mick. Everyone that does fake names always does Mick. It's kind of insulting.
One of my
I have
middle
a-
names is McDonald.
I have a legitimate. Yeah, but it's MacDonald, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's
it
not.
is
Yeah,
MacDonald,
that's right. There's an
yeah.
A in it.
That's a British.
Everyone uses my last
Scottish.
name, the start of Mick, to make fun of it, to make fake shit.
You stupid Mick.
Damn McGreevy.
Everyone does it. Mick.
It sounds. Do you know what your last name sounds like? It sounds like a cop's name in like an '80s cop show where the detective or the chief is like, McGreevy, get in here. $90,000 in damages, McGreevy. How do you explain that? And you're just like,
But I got the guy.
You killed 3 old ladies.
Yeah, but I got the guy.
It's the wrong guy.
they were selling drugs, chief.
I never understand. My last name is McGreevy, and the majority of the time, people always get it wrong. Does it sound
How do
hard?
you get McGreevy wrong?
McGreevy.
How do you fuck that up?
I don't know. It seems simple. It spells the way it's read, the way it's heard.
McGreevy.
Why do people call mine Bisson?
Bisson?
Yeah, I can see that. I get Sobe a lot. All
Okay,
the
well,
time.
So-
our guest
Sobe?
for episode 2,
Oh, yeah.
Cody Bisson.
Introduce yourself, Cody Bisson.
Cody Bisson.
Bisson.
It's French, apparently.
Well, you
Yeah, it
know
is.
what?
Can't speak a word
To
of French.
support the people that get your last
You
name wrong,
can. Bisson.
there's no accent or anything around it. It does
No,
kind of,
it's just,
to the naked eye, it looks like
like Bisson.
Bisson.
it should be
It's
an
Bisson.
but the family just decided to be strange.
It's a Bisson. Sounds a little more respectable.
Bisson. I just go with Bisson.
Like if you were closing a major deal worth millions, you would want your name to be Bisson and not Bisson.
Yeah, go with the middle
Or-
name as well. Cody
you-
Leo Bisson.
Oh, you know what?
powerful.
No. What you do is you change your name. You become an art dealer, and you change your name to. You say it's Leo.
Yeah.
Then you change your name to Leonardo Bison.
And you talk like that.
Yes, all the
always in
time.
whisper.
Hello, I am Leonardo Bison. I would like to buy your paintings for many sexy
You know what's funny about talking in whisper?
Yes,
A guy
what's
does it. It's kind of this acceptance
a little
of.
rapey.
Well, that too.
He's actually a lot rapey.
But it's supposed to be kind of sexy, quote unquote. But if a woman talks like that, that's kind of weird, don't you think?
If I heard a woman talking like this, I would say, "Hello, mother. How are you doing today?"
Oh, okay, you just took it to another creep level.
Yes. Well, this is where I get my accent from. Allow me to introduce to you my mother. Hello, how do you do? I am his mother.
See, if a woman talks in whisper, it's kind of creepy.
What sexy beer are we drinking today?
We're drinking Jerk Face 9000,
And one.
which is funny how they named it 9000 because I think this is the only Jerk Face out there, so I don't.
Yeah,
get
is there a
the
competing
number.
8,000 brand? But there's always any, like, remember, like, in the late 80s, early 90s, there's all these exercise fads. Like, everybody had a new piece of equipment.
Everyone had a butt video.
But there was always, like, butts of steel, legs of
Yeah.
steel. And then there was, like, the ab roller,
those
something
glutes.
cruncher. The
It was always of
track.
steel. Something of steel. This of steel.
Yeah.
Why would you want body parts that are made of steel?
Colossus from the X-Men.
Yeah.
But then you'll rust, and they'll just you can't.
Not if
move
it's
anymore.
adamantium.
Okay, you know
Flavin.
what? If you're going to try and do a nerd war against John, you will lose, okay? He will out-nerd you.
I wasn't trying to go there.
Well,
but I was taking
even
it
if
there.
you don't, he will take it there.
That's all I've got.
jeez. It is all he's got.
So last week, Cody, you told us.
You're right,
You
it
told,
is.
yeah, fuck that guy. Last week, you told us a story. The story was very embarrassing to you, and you drove up a waterfall. Does everybody remember Cody driving up the waterfall?
And your arm.
Do you?
Whatever happened to your
I'm
arm
glad you did.
with that huge gouge?
It's still there.
Oh yeah, wow. There's like
Wow.
scar material. Gross.
The scars.
That looks disgusting.
Do you
Get out.
Do you consider yourself a disgusting person?
Do you think of yourself as a mutant?
Yeah,
It'd
like
be even worse. if
Hunchback
there was,
of
like,
Notre
green
Dame,
stuff around
creepy.
it.
Because let me tell you something. When you see in the movies when guys have scars and everyone says chicks dig scars, they don't dig scars.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
unless it's like an out of the way scar, and it's not a disfiguring scar, but it's kind of somewhere she doesn't have to see all the time, and you got it by rescuing a puppy. Then she'd be like,
You know
he's
what?
really a guy. But if you have a scar down the side of your face and you're like, I saved a bus full of nuns,
You're
you'd be
like,
like, I didn't like nuns anyway.
No, you'd be like, I fell on my face when I was drunk. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When I was little, a dog bit me right on my mouth.
Ouch.
Gave me a scar right up.
Were you
on my
trying to
upper
kiss
lip.
it?
Fucking dog.
No, I jumped in the bed and the dog was in the bed. I opened up the covers and the dog.
Well, maybe
latched
that's
onto
why,
my
because you
face.
jumped on the bed when the dog
Hey,
was
the dog
in there.
shouldn't have been in there.
That's a good point.
Can't you
Stupid
just
dog.
What was he
nicely
doing in
go
my
on the
bed?
bed? Do you have to jump on it?
I did. I kind of just like flopped.
Because let me
down
tell you something. If
as
I'm
you
on a
go.
bed and you jump on it, I might bite you too.
I would have
it's just
seen
natural.
you, man. And then I'd be like,
I would
what
bite
the
you
fuck
right
are you
now.
doing on my
You don't have to
bed,
jump on
Sean?
my bed.
Well, John's mom's here.
But hey, if it makes you feel any better, that dog is definitely long dead by now.
Yeah,
No,
it's
he's still alive.
Really? How old were you when this happened?
About 16.
Oh, I thought you were like 6 or 7 years old.
No, this happened in high school.
This fucking dog.
The dog's about 13 now, living the life.
yeah.
It's on acreage. It's tons of love and care.
It's got its
meat.
own bed,
Fucking
queen
dog.
size.
We actually traded the
dog.
dog for a freezer full of meat.
Dog meat?
I
That,
hope
that would
not.
be a fair
Okay,
trade.
wait, hold on. You traded a dog for a freezer. Like, how desperate for food
It
were
sounds
you
illegal.
at this point?
Well, we weren't allowed to have the dog in our place anymore. We were almost
Are
homeless.
you gonna
at
eat that in
point.
that freezer?
That's like-
Hey, we'll give you your dog, our dog for it.
That
I hope
guy
the dog didn't find out.
continuously supplied us with
Is that
meat.
chicken patties?
Really? I feel like the dog would be like, wait, a what? A freezer full of what? Of like just meat?
Yeah, you traded us for
Was
Was it
frozen meat.
venison?
But then
Donkey
the dog,
meat?
Oh, then the dog
Frozen
got
hot
to the
dogs.
farm and
I
was
guess he
treated
would
like a queen.
Yeah, it was a good trade
He was-
for him.
Yeah.
He's treated like a queen.
Did you guys
He got to
kinda-
dress up in leather,
Yeah.
fuck a lot of guys.
Did you guys kind of eat the frozen meat after like a few dinners and just thought to yourself, "Wow, we got screwed on that deal"?
Not in the least.
No.
We got a bunch of dog meat. That was our only option.
There you go. Yeah, I guess if you have to get rid of the dog,
Money
you
wasn't.
might as well get a freezer full of meat because that's not suspicious at all.
Well,
All we're asking for is $1,000. No. Okay, how about that freezer full of meat?
It's been unplugged for a week and a half.
you have no idea how good that meat was. Fresh from the farm. We could have
Fresh
seen
frozen.
the
Fresh
cow.
frozen, yeah.
Fresh frozen from the.
That looks fresh.
last
2
summer.
years ago.
Yeah.
We'll take it.
There's not that much freezer burn on it.
It's like half the weight.
Oh, Jesus. So, okay, so you came to us, Cody, and you said, I have an idea for a show.
Oh yeah, great idea.
So last week, if you haven't heard last
yeah,
week's
yeah,
episode,
yeah,
go and
great
listen to
idea,
last
yeah,
week's
yeah.
episode where Cody told a camping story with an unfortunate ending. And then this week, we're going to try to retell that story, but make Cody sound like not a douchebag. He wasn't a douchebag. You weren't like a prick.
I was like an idiot.
You were like intrusively.
I was,
Arrogant.
You weren't a team player.
You were not a team
yeah,
player.
I was obnoxious and
Yep.
unfortunately dumb.
And
I
smelly.
wanna change the story where we keep the setting, the place.
Can we
the
keep
people?
Can we keep how you guys went up a waterfall?
Yeah,
That was
and
my
keep.
favorite
We could probably exaggerate
let's,
that.
let's
a bit,
start right
too.
there. So as you go out, here's my first suggestion. As you're going out, you're not going up a drive. I envision you driving
Yeah.
up a running waterfall.
And you aren't wearing a shirt, and you have slick back hair, and you have sunglasses on.
And I'm blasting the electric music.
You could.
Yeah. Well, no. Would you blast that music? What music is appropriate for driving up a waterfall?
Shirtless with sunglasses on.
Maybe Aqua.
What? No, it's got to be like AC/DC.
You're not taking this fantasy serious.
Really?
I'm
Like
a
no.
Barbie girl in the Barbie world. And then everyone else.
So
can't
Cody
make up
won't be
the
here next
waterfall.
week.
You would sing the Ken part. What was it? Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
Okay, enough with your mom's accent.
No, that's not going away. That guy.
That's
just became,
going away.
He became a regular part of the show.
That is gone.
So we've
Sorry, but I am still here.
we've established that I'm gonna be driving up the waterfall now.
Shirtless.
And it's an actual waterfall this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on.
But we haven't picked a song yet. I think it's got to be like Rolling Stones or a song that's like CeeLo Green's
no,
"Fuck
it's
You."
got to be more. It's got to be like AC/DC.
I'm thinking Rush.
Yeah, I could almost get behind Rush, like Tom Sawyer, something fast.
Yeah.
But I do like
Well,
AC/DC.
this isn't a fast.
I like
thing
Thunderstruck.
when you climb up the V-Rock.
Yeah.
You do it slowly. If you do it fast, you're gonna fuck up.
It's Thunderstruck.
I think it's Thunderstruck.
Okay, Cody, you're shirtless and you are
Thunderstruck,
driving.
okay.
People
One
are
hand.
trying to talk to you and you're ignoring them. You're just in the zone.
They're cheering
You're
you
going
on.
up.
It's me and the music.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
And if we don't get up this waterfall right away, we're never gonna get up.
And even when like
No.
a hot chick is like, "Cody, you're the greatest," you look at her and that's what you say. You're like, "Sorry, babe, it's me and the music."
No, he doesn't
keep
even say
going.
that. Cody, you're so hot. And he goes, shut up. And he keeps driving.
And I put on the sunglasses right after.
Your truck also is on like E. You're almost out of gas. And everyone's worried, are we going to make it? We're going to make it. And the only thing you say is, we're going to make it. And then music just
And
keeps going.
I get up there. I get up that fucking waterfall.
Yeah.
You got
Jump.
And
like-
everyone behind me is
Make like a
clapping.
10-foot jump in the air. Boom, and land down. Yeah.
And then
Or
my
they're like,
license
we're not
plate
going to make it.
falls
Are we going
off.
to make it, Cody? And all you say is, what do you think? And you just keep going. Just keeping questions like, I
Or
don't
she's
know.
like, "Are we going to make it?" And you're like, "We already have." And then you pan out and you're up top.
Already at the
You're already
campsite.
parked in the car.
Everything's already unpacked.
Campsite, but you're still sitting in the driver's
It's
seat.
like a perfect parallel park. It's a little closer to the park.
Comes up the waterfall, 10-foot jump, lands in the ground, and then has to parallel park and shimmy in. So you actually, or probably like pull it into the campsite and like roast a
You
donut
don't
or
gotta
something.
pay for this site.
Even if you do, in this story, you didn't. You
Yeah,
just
you
drove
didn't
in.
pay.
I actually
You
took
paid
the
from
best
coolness.
site.
In fact, there was like one of those little, like a guard tower with like the little like arm bar blocking the road off. And there was
With
a
the
guy
stripes on it?
Yeah, and there's a guy going, sir, you have to pay for the parking spot of the campsite with the patrol grounds. And you just drove through it, smashed it through. And
And he runs out his booth and he's like, hey,
Sir, you have
And then I
you owe $2.
I have to go back and pick up the gate and put it in the back of my truck for firewood.
No, you don't even leave.
You don't know, fuck it. You have laser vision.
You don't stop. That's the whole thing with this. You never stop.
The most I imagine you doing is flipping him the bird as you roast away.
Yeah.
And wipe out.
And you got and you got a skull ring on your middle finger.
This is making me even douchier than the original story.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty douchey. All right, so you tip the guy, you pay for your campsite, you tip adequately, and then you roast away, and you pull into the campsite,
Parallel park.
parallel park. So, there's got to be this other guy who starts blasting his music, right?
And I go up to I'm thinking that I got all my stuff assembled.
Yeah.
I go up there with my beer, go to hang out and socialize with all these new people
Yeah.
that I am soon going to astound with all my great
Everyone
adventure
wants to hear you
stories.
talk. Like
Yeah.
they've
They are.
circled you in a campfire and want to hear you
It's
speak.
like the voice of a god.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
This is what you guys are hearing.
And you look like a Greek god. Like you're all muscular, you're on the roids.
Like covered in oil.
Tiny nuts.
Naturally.
Naturally.
Just glowing.
Yeah. Glowing, yeah.
I walk and the sun is behind me.
You actually naturally sweat glistening coconut oil, and just rub it all over yourself.
You smell like coconut oil.
Yeah. Gross.
Have you smelled coconut oil? It actually smells pretty damn good.
Oh, it's a great smell.
There you go. So that's not gross at all.
No, but somebody sweating coconut oil is fucking disgusting.
It was a bit.
Somebody sweating is disgusting.
Yeah.
That's gonna happen.
Yeah?
Especially when you walk by, I'm betting all the other dudes are like breaking out in sweat out of a fear, and they keep looking at the guy who's playing. He's not playing like shitty house music anymore. He's playing like Genie in a Bottle by Christina Aguilera, and he hasn't realized that the Codemeister is in town.
Yeah, and I like lean up against his truck, and I'm like,
And the truck kind of tilts.
And he's
'cause it's so
got his
powerful.
headphones on, but they're a little too loud, just enough that you could hear them and they annoy you.
Oh, is he not listening out of his truck now?
I guess he has to be.
Yeah,
He's actually-
But he hasn't heard you. He's dancing.
And he has like a posse of losers that are like breakdancing beside him.
Yeah.
You know,
They're
like
all
his minions.
They're all dancing like Peter Parker from Spider-Man 3. In the dance numbers, a lot of finger pointing and
Yeah.
Carlton dance.
Does this just make me even a bigger douche? If I
No,
know
because
this
everybody
thing?
thinks you're cool.
No, because this is the point. You don't care about the music, but everybody in the group doesn't like the music. But they don't want to go up to the guy because they're intimidated by him. So you
Yeah.
said, I'll handle this.
Well,
Go up there.
he shouldn't have a posse. He should just be by himself.
Oh, he has a couple of douche posse. You got to have a couple of like minion.
But they're gonna
maybe
run.
maybe just one. Just one.
Or
You got to have two because they feed
Yeah.
off each other.
a
being
fat guy
losers.
and a skinny guy. And the fat guy wears a Hawaiian shirt, and the skinny guy has like one of those old guy rimmed hats.
No, it's really hot out, but the skinny guy, he's a break dancer and he's wearing toque, even though it's 32 degrees
Yeah,
out.
sweat pouring down his forehead.
And a hoodie.
And a hoodie, yeah.
And he talks like this, guys.
And he's trying to break out a little dance
Yeah.
number.
Yeah.
While he's on this really high rock. Not
That's
a very
right.
good idea.
watch me bust my moves.
So you walk up to this guy because no one wants to hear his shit.
Yeah. And I reach over him into his vehicle and turn the music off.
Wait, no, okay, but I'm trying to think now. How do you get to the woods
Yeah.
if you've already accomplished?
Oh,
What I
you've
wanna
got a
do.
theory. Okay.
He instantly looks at me. He's like, no one wants to. I tell him, like, no one wants to hear this, man. And he's like, oh, I didn't know. And he gets sad and he sulks away.
Kills himself.
And
Yeah,
he
right there.
he picks up his bag of beer and he goes like,
He has a bag of beer.
yeah, sure.
That's
Like it's not like
classy.
a case or or a 6-pack. It's a bag
It's a
full of beer.
It's a grocery bag with a piece of
like a-
twine, so he can put it around his shoulder.
Well, I better take my bag of beer.
Going out camping, gonna bring the good
Bag
luggage.
of Lucky Lager,
Gross.
all warm.
Is there
too
for
cheap
our
for a
American
cooler.
listeners?
Yeah.
Is there a Lucky? Is Lucky an American? No.
No.
Is there? What's the American equivalent of
Right.
Lucky?
Of Lucky,
Wildcat.
Is Wildcat in the
That's
States?
Canadian beer.
Is it
I was gonna
Canadian?
say if you drank like Bud Light,
I
and
wish
then
it was
pissed
American.
into a
It's so
mug.
terrible.
There's this
then drank
Milwaukee
that.
beer where you can buy 36 for $17.
That's when you know it's crap.
But beer's so cheap in the States anyway.
Still, that's
stupid.
cheaper than water.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And if you're buying 36 of that shit, that's
Then I hope you
You're
die.
not doing well.
Yeah, really.
you must not care about the flavor.
Yeah,
of beer.
you're going for quantity over quality. You're like, I need to get drunk off beer.
I need to forget things.
And how I get there does not matter. Just that I get there is all that is important.
You're not double fisting. You're quad fisting.
Oh, you're and crying.
In each hand,
Be-
constantly drinking.
How much is it for 36 beer?
Like $17.
So that's like the just got divorced special.
Yeah.
She finally left your ass.
It's like 50
You
cents
need
a beer.
You need 36 beer now. Stat.
Yeah, I just got dumped over there, the 36 bag. Yeah.
Back in the store, the dark aisle where the lights are flickering, and there's two men crying.
Near the no one cares about you aisle. Yeah. Oh, really strong.
Yeah.
Very cheap.
It's right beside the coolers for teenage girls at a prom.
Top selling beer right
Yeah.
there.
Gross.
Midwest.
So you, so
he
he takes
goes-
his bag of shitty beer.
And he goes sulking into the woods.
Right.
And then I put on my own music.
Whoa.
And then
Which is your self-titled debut album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I start doing my dance moves. And everyone starts crowding
So what kind of
around.
music did you come out with, though?
Oh, it's like I'm gonna go with electro house music, where I have played every single instrument in.
Okay, so,
not,
because the previous story, you
not electro
hated
house.
Electric House.
What's it called?
Polka? Polka.
Polka house
It's
music.
polka house. I bet you that exists.
Can't stand house
Somewhere
music, but
there's a guy
I
in the house
love polka.
Polka house music is the tits. It's
It is coming back.
one of the.
The great polka house music revival of the 21st century.
Anyways,
Excuse me, but have you ever polka'd?
you're about to,
Because you're about to.
and I turn it up just enough so people can have their conversations in the back.
Why don't you get in the mood, baby, and I break out my accordion?
It's loud enough for everybody to enjoy, but also loud enough for everybody can talk.
Yeah. There's no need to stand up. We can all sit down and have a nice time.
And everyone's like raving about the music, and everyone actually comes to the campfire.
Are people like high-fiving? Like, yeah, I feel this.
amazing.
Yeah, all right.
This is way better than that Britney Spears shit the other guy was playing.
What's
And then-
the
Christina
album called?
Aguilera. You will not speak ill of Britney Spears on this show.
What's your album called?
the Epic Revival.
I was hoping it would be Polka Her in the Ass. Huh?
That's a good for that.
Huh?
That's a good album name for the second one.
That's your sophomore.
I'll have to put that on the list.
All right.
I have about 20 more albums planned.
Oh, Jesus.
This is my first one.
I think you've
There's
sat-
20 more to come.
I think you've saturated the market, the Polka House market.
I signed a contract for 21 albums.
$7 an album.
It's with Columbia Records. What's that one where it's pay 1 cent, get 10 albums for free? It's through them.
Yeah. The Bisson.
No one actually buys it.
But it does have a Wikipedia entry.
It must feel bad for the people who like make their albums for free and no one takes them.
I figure there's always got to be one or two people. Like they had a friend who saw it on Facebook and was like, "Oh, fine, I'll download it."
Anything you make for the public that's free and no one wants it still is kind of an ego killer.
So you are talking about this show? Or?
I was about to mention, I was like, isn't this show free?
I cry myself asleep because of the show, okay?
While listening to old episodes.
Anyways, we're all like chilling, have a good time.
Yep.
Listen to the Polka Retribution.
Polka made me do it.
Polka House.
Yeah. The album.
And someone points out, I was like, oh, where did Buddy go? The guy
Yeah.
who owns this truck, you know? And I'm like,
And you turn around, you're like, I hope he's dead.
I don't know, but I'll go look for him. You
And
guys
they
hang
cheer
tight.
you. Yeah.
Okay, so everyone doesn't want this douchebag and his music around, and you shun him off, put on your awesome polka music. Everyone's having a good time, but you still have a heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a solid guy.
I
You're
can't
awesome.
just like, can't let him be alone out there. I think he just didn't understand the situation.
Yeah.
And I need to bring him
He didn't
back.
respect your glistening pecs.
Yeah, it's not just the
Yeah.
pecs. It's not just the driving up waterfalls. It's not just the 9-inch dick. It's not just the
12.
compassion
Get
to
it
everybody.
right.
So I was,
9-inch flaccid.
I was talking about flaccid. Yeah, obviously. Gross.
My third arm.
Yeah, they call him tripod. But I don't know. I was going to go with a joke somewhere there, and it just got derailed in Cody's footlong dick. So about your footlong
Happens a
dick.
lot.
That derails a lot of conversations. Actually, that would, eh? That would be a great thing to
You're
do.
not the
just
first.
in the middle of a job interview, and they're like, "Something. What would you say is your greatest personal asset?"
I'll show
My
you.
12-inch penis.
No, what are
Thank
your
you.
qualifications? I have a 12-inch dick.
Yeah.
You're hired.
Your wife will love me.
Welcome to the team at Extra Large Condom Testers.
That's the kind of attitude we like.
She is a slut for the big dick.
I go out to the woods alone to try and find our.
What, no
lost
one wanted to
comrade.
go with you?
I think they
Well,
were all too scared.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
were probably like the only brave one there.
it's very
This is a job for a shirtless man.
it's getting dark out and
Yeah.
flashlights are in short supply.
Only
See, now
guys.
it- see-
only guys who can bench press 1,000 pounds should go in this one.
Okay,
I guess that's
all
just
right, there's a red flag here.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Wait a
This
minute. Are
story.
you saying part of this isn't believable?
No. We're amping you up as some heroic figure. But now you're still shirtless. You're
Yeah.
still glistening. You just sent a guy with a bag full of beer by himself in the woods, and you don't want anyone to go with you as you search for these guys. It's sounding like you have some kind of hidden agenda. I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't send him out there. He went out there.
But
on his
you
own.
wanted to go find him by yourself. Now I'm starting to wonder.
Well, I
what's
wanted
your
everyone
motives?
to carry on with their partying and have a good time. I don't want to like turn this into a massive search party.
Okay, I hope so.
okay.
If you ever
I-
been
I
to a
hope
search
so.
party, everyone's all panicky and sad and worried that he was like eaten by cougars and shit. And I was like, calm down, everyone. I'm gonna go find them. You guys chill, have a good time. Open up another 2-4.
And I just picture everybody like, well, I have a maybe you better go with it. And Cody's like, calm down, everybody. Everybody just look at my glistening body. I'll go find this guy. Have a good time. Listen to Poker made me do it.
Look at my pecs and let it
just look at
calm
my
you
pecs
down.
and realize
Exactly.
everything's cool.
Oh, you guys know how this story worked.
So,
It's brilliant.
you go out into the woods to find this guy. That didn't work so well. Oh wow! You know what? I was actually gonna cue porn music, and that was the theme from Deep Throat. And as I listened to that 5 seconds, I got to think Deep Throat probably fucking sucked. They opened up
But
and
up
like,
bump.
hey, that sounded like the beginning of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Anyway, well, there goes my gay porn joke. Please,
New
Cody.
York Times says it sucked
So
a lot.
I go out into the woods and I'm searching for him a little bit. It's getting kind of dark, and
Are you calling to him?
You're like, hey, loser dude. Loser
Because
dude.
I didn't get a chance to know him, so I don't know.
All right, fair enough.
Hey, guy with a bag full of beer.
And after like maybe 10, 15 minutes of very survivalist instinct searching, like,
So like,
I
Trailing,
tracked him and
looking
found
at broken twigs.
wait,
Yeah,
like, no. The 10, 15 minutes,
found-
what are you going over and stuff? Like, what kind of terrain do you have to accomplish?
It's kind of a mossy Pacific rainforest.
How many trees did you
Itinerary.
jump over?
Completely over.
Like Superman
Completely
style
over.
in a single bound.
You know what? I didn't jump over any that day.
No?
No.
Cody.
I'm out of here.
No. Cody, you jumped over. Don't be modest. How many trees did you jump over?
I can't tell you guys. I don't want to like do the same thing to you guys that I did to him.
Okay, you know what?
I don't want to.
I guess that proves that you are
over
a really cool
You're
dude.
such
Epic.
a good guy.
amplify this story. I mean, can't.
You're so modest. Okay, so you find this guy, and what's he doing?
He's crying on top of a cliff. Yeah.
Oh, he hasn't even jumped to the tree yet.
No, he's just having a very bad day.
Fucking
Do you
loser.
feel like he's going to commit suicide? Like, do you have to talk him down
I
this
kind
cliff?
of have this thought because he's got his feet dangling off the side,
Just
and I'm like, yo, my
sucking
brother.
his thumb? Is he sucking his thumb?
No, but
Probably is.
he's sucking those shitty beers he bought, the Lucky Lager.
Oh,
Lucky
yeah.
Lager,
He's
yeah.
probably on his 16th right now. And
Well,
How
at least he
many
can hold his
beers was
alcohol.
in this bag?
yeah, no,
36. It was the suicide pack.
36.
I don't like life. Oh, you'll need this suicide,
Suicide
pack.
pack.
Yeah, in the back, 17.
So he was like, 19 down, 17 more to go.
And I get to the cliff and was like, hey, man, can I chill with you? He was like, no, you ruined my life. I was like, no, man, I didn't.
You ruined your life.
yeah.
You just didn't understand
Look what
what
you're
was
drinking.
going on. And
Nobody wants to be the
if you
genie in
stood
your
around,
bottle.
I could have, brought you into it, man. I could have told you that your music was just plain fucking horrible.
Yeah.
And it's
it's
got-
not polka, but
It doesn't
It's
even.
all right.
It's got no place in the city, and it's got hella no place out here. This is Polka Town out here. You are out
That's
of your
right.
element, buddy. And I pat him on the back. It's like, dude, if you come back with me, man, I will tell you that we killed a cougar out here.
and ate it.
Yeah. And we could just find some berries and smush it on our face, say that's blood.
Because cougars bleed berries.
They bleed red.
Yeah.
Berries are red.
Well, blueberries.
Are you sure that's blood? That smells like raspberry.
It's raspberry blood. It's a raspberry cougar.
You know what cougar blood smells like, lady?
Yeah.
Have you ever killed a cougar with your bare hands?
Yeah.
I didn't fucking think so.
Can we see the corpse? Like, no, toss it off down the waterfall.
And then we chased it down and ate it raw.
No, you can't taste
I
the
consumed
blood.
its heart to gather its strength, and now I will eat yours.
That's how I jump over trees, man.
I knew it! I knew you did! I knew it! Ha ha! All right. I took the whole episode, but we proved that Cody could jump over trees. If you like Sean and John, go to iTunes and rate and review us. And please do that because we need that to keep the show going.
Please.
And you can go to seanandjohn.com. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at John Sobey. You can find Sean on Instagram at McGreevySean44. And you can find Cody on Instagram at North of North. So we'll say goodbye, everybody. Good. I am John.
I'm Sean.
Goodbye, lovers.